Vista, and I long have been proud to live in a place where the Cardiff Kook was created by artist Matthew Antonovich. It's a statue down in Cardiff by the Sea that was first reviled because the purist surfers thought it looked a little bit gawky, but then was beloved after it was decorated a whole lot of times and placed in costumes. But what I didn't know is that the model, the Cardiff Kook himself, is Kevin Holldber, who works here in Casino Bicycles.
I became the model for the Cardiff Kook when I was actually away at college in Lees-McRae College in North Carolina. And my wife's best friend when she was growing up, the father, Matthew Antonovich, was an artist. And he desired to do a female surfer on the wave, but needed a male model for it. And one thing led to another, and he asked me to be the model for it. Initially, when the first reaction came out, that negative reaction, I was a little disappointed and struck just by how I knew Matt and how his reaction to it was. And because it was a personal hit towards that, it made it very disheartening. And I was sad because most people criticize without knowing the person. And I knew Matt very well, and it's hard to see someone's life work, poured into a sculpture and an artist, and then it be attacked. Famous artist said, the principles of true art are not only to convey and display, but to evoke. And I think that's what Matt wanted to do in the sculpture, is to evoke a lot of emotion and character rather than just a general surfer. So because of that, some people, maybe we would say took offense to it or criticized it, but in a positive way, a lot of local artists decided to make a spin-off of that and decided to decorate the Kook in a positive way. So a lot of artists went around and did these very elaborate, whether it be paper mache models of a giant shark or a pterodactyl coming down, and the community, not only local but outside of that, started to recognize and started to see the evolution of these local, vandalisms of throwing a pumpkin on the head to something more than that. And that's when the turning point came from, hey, this is a negative thing, to this is a very positive aspect for the community. It's drawn a lot of good attention, and it shows that this is a world-renowned sculpture, and it's recognized all over the place. Well, being cast in bronze is pretty wild to even think about. When Matt first asked me to be the model, I thought, oh, that's cool. I was kind of blown away by it all. But then, over time, to do the sculpture, time passed. I really didn't think much of it. And then when the inauguration came and I saw it for the first time, it just blew me away. I couldn't believe that was modeled after me, and I couldn't believe that it's going to be here for potentially thousands of years. And it's wild to think that what my art history teacher talked about, the bronze sculptures in class, is now me.
The funny part about the sculpture is that if you look beyond it at the beach, you see lots of kids in the waves looking exactly like the pose of the statue. So if you want to see the statue, head down to Cardiff by the Sea. It's right by Santa Leo's State Park. This is Bob Pratte for PE.com.